Alright. So, when we get started with another Master Duel. 5 months. Of course, we are continuing with our streak of playing only the most prideful of decks. Speak. I guess kind of remind me I'll need to grab a screenshot later. I might as well do it now. Probably. No, I'm not doing. It's probably Wednesday. That's when I'll make a. Wednesday is probably when I'm gonna do my next art stream. To make a couple things, finish up the thumbnail for birthday video. I guess let's see how Branded deals with Vanquish Soul. I've got a week ahead of me, that's for sure. Okay. 60 card main, 15 card extra versus 42 card main, 15 card extra. You're going first. You have opened Spriggan's Kit, Fallen of the White Dragon, Triple Tactics Thrust, Branded in High Spirits, and Branded Sword. You're going first. Let's see what we can do. Draw phase, Branded in High Spirits, revealing Spriggan's Kit, discarding in order to add the Blazing Cartesia by sending a Dogma Dragon. Ooh, we go Fallen of White, Chain K9 Izuna, Chain Lupus. Ooh, we just get an immediate ripper, huh? Fallen of White, special summon an Ecclesia monster. Izuna immediately gets a send. Lupus immediately gets to Xyz. Go straight into Nash Knight instead of Ripper. Interesting choice. Sending the case for K9 in. Do they have a way to get this? Because usually you send the quick play spell, right? The forced release. I mean, typically that's during your turn, because at the end of the battle phase, if you're Cannon Monster Battle, you set this card from grave. Same with Release Restraint. Don't they usually want to send the forced release? Am I? Add from deck to hand. Roya's special summon. Stand to look at opponent's hand. Lantern is. Add a K9 spell trap from deck to hand. No. So why did they do this? That's the end. It's that one quick play. Why did they send the case for K9 and not the force release? It wouldn't do anything this turn, sure. But why send something that you would either want to draw, or... I just don't get that. Whatever. Nash Knight, immediately attach. Incredible Ecclesia. Unfortunately, that's kind of a misplay. Because you go Fallen Source Soul. Attach one, attach the Fallen of Albaz. Trust. So that grass looks greener. That's a pretty big grass. Mind you. Well, everything. Triber gains Kit, summons back to Quem. Quem dumps the Albion. Lesbian Tragedy banishes to set a Fallen and the Virtuous. Golden Sword Soul, Vanish. The special summon. There is the Ghost Spell in Haunted Mansion. We have an Alblast Engrave. We don't. Kinda. Go for the Albion instead. Branded Retribution. Vanish to get back Fallen and the Virtuous. Did not. Spriggan's Kit. Summon back. Add back the Retribution. Put it back. Synchro Shokan into Ecclesia and Dark Dragon. Banish the Summon Fallen of Albaz. Discard a Cartesia. And we get a Mirror Jade online. I think that this game is basically over. Banish the Branded Sword, going for the Golden Sword Soul. In phase, Blazing Cartesia comes back to hand. Incredible Ecclesia comes back to hand. Dark Dragon summons a Black Dragon with the Dogma, adds the Mercurier. Albion sets the Retribution from deck. Pass, draw, stand by main. Immediately go for the Noroi. Going for the Typhon right off the bat. Well, we know they have a Fallen and the Virtuous set. Fallen of Albaz, discard the Golden Sword Soul immediately into Lubellion. And this game is all but over. Dragon that devours the Dogma. Double any 2 cards into the graveyard or banishment. Back the Branded Sword, pass. And just because Fallen of the Virtuous summons back the kit. Add back Fallen and the Virtuous. Put it back into the Blazing Cartesia. All that's really left to do is just go for game. It's like they had to play around the branded retribution we had set. Because I believe branded retribution says, oh, I can't interact with anything. Do I have a way of looking for branded retribution? I believe it says shuffle any 2 branded fusion monsters. Here. Return 1 fusion monster you control or 2 fusion monsters from your graveyard, which we had to. So no matter what, we're kind of dead on arrival. I think making the Nash Knight was kind of a mistake. Instead of something like a Ripper, which does actually do something, but even then, they would have just triple attacked anyway. Kind of a no-win situation, unfortunately. Depending on what the other cards in hand were, they were probably just other canine monsters that didn't really do anything, or something like a Caesar Valius. Let's actually look. It was this one. Let's look at their opening hand. If we see Noroi, we know that's what they do for turn. That, and Izuna and Lupus. Yeah. Ghost Spell, Xiaolong, double Izuna, Lupus, Noroi. Which means no matter what, they probably just drew either a second Ghost Spell that wouldn't have done anything, or it would have drawn something that couldn't really be used. Immediately ripping the Izuna and Lupus. I don't get why we didn't go for the Ripper here. Even like the Jacks. Not the Jacks. Hound. overlay for anything. So this can go... Image from this card, attach a number of XEs and one other face of card, monster field. This is not the one that can quick effect XE summon. Sea Nash Knight is the thing that actually summons. But we do have like we had the Ripper. Why didn't we bother to use it? For heck. A Sky Blaster. And then we used the Sky Blaster. Let's try to fast forward through this as quickly as possible so I can see what their top deck was. They've used I think either way they were kind of just dead to rights because of the triple tax sack. Yeah, Caesar Valius. Yeah, they were dead. No matter what, they were dead. Okay. Now... let's get back into... let's begin with a quick little game of Exosister. Something's wrong, I can feel it. Looks like Martha. Ooh, that actually fun. Somehow that's the... who knows? Martha into... F. Well, okay then. What were you even playing? Why would you make me go first? Wait, why would you make me go first? Unless you legitimately just ran out of time. But even then... nope. I guess I'll take it. By the way, welcome in, Harry White. How you doing today? Absolutely on some owlbears. Presumably. I've got a switch hitter to counter punches and a star status with Veil. I'm on battling boxers. Nice to see battling boxers get a little bit of love so far after their legacy support came out. Okay. Fine. What do I draw here? What do I discard, actually? How to win a cheese. What? Go arrest. Zero attack. I'll discard the Returnia. I have... Yep. It's a bot. Because in 3, 2, 1, they're gonna... Oh, okay. No connection issues yet. Orihime, immediately normal summon. Go Stella. Immediately special summon. Let's see. Sophia. Okay, there's the disconnect. Okay, I know this is a bot deck, but you know what? Let's see how bad it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's a deck. Let's see my deck. Sure. After this duel, you can post potentially a replay code in the chat. Okay. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me. Please no Maxi. Please no Maxi. Please no Maxi. Dang it. Well, Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Harpy's Feather Duster, and whatever top deck I get are gonna have to hard carry the 5 potential cards. Okay, hold on. Blade Purge from hand. Cannot activate Dark, Water, or Fire monsters. There is the potential that it is either... I feel like the obvious answer is just level 1. In case it's... You know what? I'll go with the safe answer of level 4. Just in case it's man. Or... It is man. Okay. Okay. Ghost Ogre. Better. I kind of have to hope they don't have the counter trap. Okay, please. That's a fantastic draw. Now I just need to actively not die to whatever they have. guess that technically counts. Negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls. Yeah. It doesn't care about, like, trap monsters, it cares just about the continuous traps. Another Apophis. It can be activated this turn. Yeah, I'm dead. Wasn't really too much I could do there. That Ash Blossom either needed to be another piece of some other piece of engine, more accurately, or it would have had to draw Martha instead of Pax. Just any other Exosister name, really. Martha Stella, that's nice. Good to hear. No response. Lead to Caramel or Kespetel. Attach the Ellis to get a Sophia. No Droll. This would be summon number 5, so hopefully no Nibiru. Irene is not bad at all. Caramel. This is arguably a mistake, but we go. Set the Vadis. Vadis Returnia called by. Plus, if I can get the okay. Gonna go for the Ecclesia monster. Go for the Vadis now. Immediately called by. Okay. Go for the Magnifica, actually. And hope they don't have any kind of skill negation. So we need one monster from the extra deck return. The Caramel. Lucia. Getting the Albaz from hand. That's unfortunate. I guess I go Sophia plus Irene. I need to go Caramel here. Then I need to chain the Returnia. Actually, card your rules. So exit. I'll banish the Fallen of White Dragon as well. Okay. Okay, banish your codes at one time. Had a spell ready. How are you? Okay, as long as the last card in hand is not... Okay. Oof. That was rough, but thankfully I was able to make it through. Okay. I guess... to being goofy. No problem. Okay. One. Oh, you... Okay. A replay code, I assume. In Master Duel. 192. Okay. 7. 1. 9. 2. 0. 7. Okay, for wheel. Okay. Let's see. What's that? Wait, did I? 192 7. Oh, this is not for Master Duel. 192 719 207. Correct? Oh, it is? Okay. You seem to be a... That is you. Okay. Although I thought you were primarily battling boxers. Watch any replay. Okay. Let's look at... This was... days ago. Let's take a look at this one. Megalith has the potential to be interesting. Sidra is your main. Oh, you mentioned battling boxers somewhere. Wait, either way. Let's see it. Got 50 card main, 15 card extra versus 40 card main, 15 card extra. We have opened Cyber Dragon Core, Cyber Dark Claw, Cyber Repair System, Cyber Dark Realm, and Cyber Load Fusion. We're going second. Let's see what we can do. Oh, It seems like the Megalith player has kind of bricked. Balance is side stuff. Okay, gotcha. Cyber Dragon Core for Cyber Dark Horizon. Cyber Dark Claw, discard in order to add Cyber Dark Inferno. Cyber Dark Inferno. Cyber Dark effect monster you control are equipped with equipped cards. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target them. Cyber Dark monster you control returns a hand and beat that this effect resolves. Normal Cyber Dark monster. This card in this monster's control system. Card effect add a polymerization spell, refuses spell effect. Okay, that's interesting. Cyber Dragon Keel. Go for Cyber Emergency for Cyber Eorganmonder. Cyber Dark Horizon, discard the Keel, send the Cyber Dragon for Cyber Dark Edge, sending the Cyber End Dragon. Cyber Dark Realm, normal summon the Edge. Edge, equip the Claw. Cyber. Summon back the Cyber Dragon. Blink off for Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight, sending the Cyber Dark Realm to add the Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight, boost everything to 6,500. Sending the Cyber Dark Dragon. Going for a Cyber Dragon. Cyberload Fusion, immediately fusion summon into Cyber Eternity Dragon for well over lethal. Okay. Now I kind of want to see what they drew. Possibly they could have drawn to have nothing for that. Complete OTK versus... Where are you? Not playing art. What is this? I want to know how this one works. Top is my most favorite torture section. What is your opponent playing for this to have gone on for? ...41 turns against a deck that looks like... What is this? What is this abomination against nature and God? Gizmeco Kami? Listen to back and forth. You know what? You know what? Consider my curiosity interest. Curiosity is gonna kill me. Because now I kind of want to see what happened for a 41 turn duel. Most people would have turned back by like turn 15. Realizing it wasn't worth it. Okay. 47 card main, 15 card extra versus 41 card main, 10 card extra. We have opened Cyber Dark Cannon, Cyber Dark Cannon, Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dark Realm, Cyber Dark Invasion. We are going first. Let's see what we can do. Boredom will first. Exactly. Cyber Dark Cannon to add Cyber Dark Keel. Cyber Dark Realm to add Cyber Dark Claw. Cyber Dark Claw to add the Cyber Dark Horizon. Cybernetic Horizon. Cyber Dark Horizon send Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dark Chimera. Add Cyber Dragon Core, send Cyber Dark Dragon. Chimera for Cyber Dark Worm. Cyber Dark Worm send Fear to summon itself. Add Cyber Dark Horizon. Cyber Dragon Core for Cyber Rev System. Rev System for Cyber Dragon. Overlay into Cyber Dragon Nova. Overlay into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Cyber Dark Realm. Normal summon the Keel. For the cannon to equip. Link off for the Cyber Clockwork Knight. Setting the Cyber Dark Invasion. Sending the Horizon for Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight. Activate Cyber Dragon Infinity. Equip the Clockwork Knight. Pass. Okay. Normal summon the Mercurier. Battle phase into the Cyber Dragon Infinity. How? does this last 43 turns? Actually, 29. Cyber Dragon. So send the Buster Sword. No, something. Okay, sure. Invasion. Equip. Vaquero. No infinity. Equip the Buster Sword. Well, did we not attack with the... What is making infinity not attack here? Why did infinity not attack? Buster Sword locks the extra deck. Yeah. I know, but it doesn't lock the attack of infinity. So why didn't we? There's something I'm missing. You wanted torture. Oh, so you were the sadist in this situation, huh? Witchcrafter, tribute off for Latina. Invasion, send, destroy. Okay, I see. I see what you mean when you wanted torture. I mean, guess what? You tortured a robot. I guess by that, there is no reason to continue watching that replay, because I know what's going to happen. And by that, I mean nothing. Okay, let's get back into this. It was fun? I mean, sure. But also... Nah. It doesn't make for a good watch. Ooh, okay. Like, ooh, tough face. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Versus a YouTuber. Perhaps in a second, but otherwise, man. White Force Filtering. I don't want to wait until they get something on board that would either lock them into a sin. So summon dark monsters for the rest of this turn. From the extra deck, at least. I don't even really have anything else. Yeah, bells. Then the field spell. Set a sinful spoils. Curse of Diabel. Add a Diabel. Or from Pfp. That gets Philia Diabel. Gets Vengeance. Get to banish. Discard for the Diabell Star. They're going for a Dragoon play, aren't they? What's in their hand? It's 3 unknowns. Pretty sure, right? Except for Tails. Tails is known. One set. Gets to add LZ. LZ to summon. Two unknowns. I should have Willows tier, because they're no doubt gonna go for a synchro summon. Okay, that gets Drukella. Hey Chroma, how you doing today? Spelltrap. And add a White Forest. Sending the simple spoils. Well, I wasted my chance to Foolos. You? Doing interestingly, is what I'll say. That send trail. The Tails does get to block here. Imagine they're gonna go for the White Forest LZ or the O's of the White Forest. Okay. Get that card. What cards do I know they have in hand? They have Woes, they have Silvera. Someone from Hinder Grave. Unfortunately, if that's the end of it, it's entirely dependent on what my next card is, but yeah, that's all she wrote. I would have drawn the packs off of the Foolos if they didn't have Ash in hand, which they still might. So they would have ended on the same end board, but... Oh. Oops. My bad. Not ready for it, I promise. We'll see it in a second. It's a rare draw. Ooh, okay. Hellas Betrayal. Gonna need a really good top deck. Don't see those too often. 1/1 discard Taya. I'll wait till they actually summon the token. Worst case scenario. Foolos, do you have the act? No, okay. Actually pretty good in preventing draws. Oh, is that the Aneacraft one you posted in Yu-Gi-Oh discussion? Okay, we'll get to see it in just a moment. Imagine going for barrel on the floor. So cursed. Well, I do have kind of a line. you on. The Baron de Fleur. Ecclesia. The Moyer. Second still is not great, but it's something. Revealing the blackout. Okay. The blackout might be a problem, actually. We get to go... I lost my streak. Unlucky. I don't really have a good super poly target. Do I? Same attribute, different types. No, I don't. Unless they somehow get a wind worm on the board. Or a light monster of some kind. They have no. Offer emergence. Using that a little bit early, I'll be honest. Put back the Super Poly. And let's be honest, there's no real good Super Poly target. Like, the closest one was Draco Square Knight. But no, that, You're crossing the out. Okay. Lead Harpies. PT during my chance on XD. Source will ends on a winning board. That is Shisha Blackout Pass. To be fair, he was lying. But yes. Betrayal. Do you Asher Blossom? Martha Sophia. Discard Estella. You need to bear on here. Yes. Martha, that's fine. Stella. I'll now go for the Grandmaster. There's the Grandmaster. Banishing the Blackout. Your blackout pass is kind of goated play, occasionally. Okay, so the actual answer is kind of just Michaela. Is kind of Michaelis. Let's go to Stella. That's to grab the packs. Already won. Okay, so the actual line here. Pack says special summon if the other monster is on your field or in your graveyard. So I would need to grab an Ellis. Oh, highest monster on the field, yeah. I can go for Typhon. Typhon to attach the Ellis. Set the called by. Set the cross out. I think literally, as long as her hand is not some variation of, I don't know, Raigeki, evenly matched. They draw Moye. To Ecclesia. I feel like I should not have done that. Ironically speaking, I probably could have forced them to summon the Taya. Oh boy. Okay, they immediately... Yeah, go ahead. Banish card from your graveyard. Michaelis. They need to have, like, yes! Okay. Let's back up a little bit. Let's take a look at that replay you had, Chroma. the Mikanko versus Enea craft. This is quite an interesting duel. Jesus? Wait, we fought against Jesus? That's... yeah. E-shifter was horrible. Only lasted 4 turns, but let's see how horrible those 4 turns were. We have opened Lava Golem, Mikanku Shinbu, Noble Twins, Reflection Rondo, Super Poly, and Rivalry. That pose turn 2. Here we go. 40 card main, 15 card extra versus 42 card main, 15 card extra. Let's see what we can do. And Enato revealed 3 of the release to place a Krito. Krito revealed 3 Reverith. And the Reverith shuffle both into the deck to draw 2. Proto, adding a Ecto. Add Isa. Reset to place the field spell. Return both to hand. The Deftero reveal the Til, Arca, and Asta. There is the Ecto. Summon. Jesus knows how to Enea craft. Set another one, and then set 2 cards face down, pass. Okay. So, immediately reveal cheap deck, actually, surprisingly so. I mean, there's definitely still multiple URs that you have to craft. Ads for 1 minute. Oh, okay, I'll wait until the ads are done, Chroma. Before we get onto your turn. I'm glad I paused then. I mean, you probably can't hear. I can probably make an educated guess on when ads are done, actually. Until Chroma actually tells me. Till that point, let's wait just an extra second. Back? Okay. Let us continue. We have immediately activated the Noble Twins, sending Sanaki to set the Fire Dance. Tribute 2 for Lava Golem. Aberesque to bounce the face down. Ooh. Targeting the Lava Golem. Self-defense. Add the Atil. Uli. To add, Lava Golem comes back. Uli, immediately Isa. This basic card, return 3 cards from hand to field. Bouncing the Huli, destroying the Aberesque. Spirit Walk gets added. Burn for 900. Tribute both for the Lava Golem. Fire Dance to summon the Huli. Reverith. Special summon 1 from hand and face down, that summons the Atil. Battle phase. Book of Eclipse. Ooh, that hurts. But we set everything. Draw a Nibiru, that will do all sorts of good for us, huh? Pay 900. Gets to summon Rivalry. Equipping onto the Mikanko. Oops, the green Iowa Shadori. gets the release banish from grave to add the Ecto back to hand. Set the Rito. Flip. Flip. Battle phase. Main phase 2. All sorts of nothing. Burn for 36. Double-edged sword. Okay. Link on for the SP Little Knight. Awashidori. Called by on the Uli. Spirit Walk. Double-edged sword. Lava Golem. Punch with SP Little Knight. Both players take 34 damage. Game. It's... If I'm going down, I'm taking you down with me, Jesus. Such a... kind of unwinnable, so, you know what? If we have the potential to take an Anea Craft player down with us, so be it. Okay, got it. At some point I might play the other lesbian deck in terms of Sky Striker, but for now I'll... I should get water. I'll get some water in just a second. After this game, I'm playing a deck that has a terrible matchup against an Aircraft, yeah. Unfortunately, whether good or bad, an Aircraft will be a part of the metagame for a while. I have to hope that they were playing Kashtira and drew a terrible opening hand. Okay, good. Kashtira Labyrinth. Ew. Gross. Disgusting, even. Good thing I'm just that goated in McConco. I thought they opened 3. I thought they opened 3 Fenrir through Theosis. Maybe. Please no Harpies, Feather Duster. And would deserve a scoop. And would have. It ends on Era Arise Hard Pass. Yeah. Mage for Medius. With this hand, probably. Ooh. Unless they have nothing. Unless they have nothing. I don't know how they have nothing, but they have nothing. Okay. Immediately Vadis. Stella. It is Archmage, sure. Stella. Summon the Irene. You have 20 cards that do everything. You have Finmill, which does your taxes. Caramel. I went for the wrong line. Well, no. Terraria, which doesn't do anything in this situation. I'll set the packs, actually. I think the packs will do a little bit better in this situation. Packs for Sophia. Banish the Medius. Immediately go for the packs. Add the Sophia. Special the Sophia. Banish the Medius. I won't apply the effect yet. It gets Doom Z put back. Ooh. For the caramel. Okay, the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is going to be actually really difficult to deal with here. It's Archmage Doomsy. Add back the Veiler. That way they know what I have. Actually, Asophiel is pretty good. So I can go... Asophiel. Achilles to avoid destruction effects. Pure Doomsy with a small package to search for Medius. Fair. Activate card effects in the graveyard. Match in, take control. Draw 2. That's fine. Destroy one other Doomsday. Special summon a Doomsday monster from her. Does force out the Michaelis. But that's fine. The Ghost Ogre will be good super poly bait if they have something to use with it. Cross out for turn. Achilles. I guess no matter what, I just go Betrayal. Add Martha and Sophia. Discard the effect veiler. Go Martha. Some of the Ellis. Super Poly. Discard Super Poly. Ooh, okay. That's fine. Sending the Martha and the Asphiel. That gets Mud Dragon. Beats done today, nice. Ooh. Draw Ichiki is really nice. Now that their only card left is the Doomsea in hand, the one that can quick effect destroy a card. Careless says, cannot summon except for Exosister monsters. Brian. I have an Ellis in Grave. All my Ellis's are in Grave. So I do have potential for an next turn Martha. I can summon from Grave. Oh no, I've got the Ellis is attached. I see. You into you. Is this direct lethal? I think Magnifica is just straight up lethal. Betrayal, our patron. It does, I guess, the Alara. Finishing the Doomsea. And 36 for straight up lethal. Okay. I guess, did you save the Fusion Slop versus Stun replay? Because I would love to see a stun player get dunked on. Didn't? That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. That. Absolutely. You did teach me to play a second Alka Fusion. Alka Fusion. Alka Fusion. Needed another Albaz. Oh, okay. I want to... Yeah, I'll go and play Sky Striker, the other lesbian deck I have, just for the sake of... I 2 branded, 1 Albaz. My brain making Verte without Albaz in the deck. Oh. 2 branded Fusion, 1 Albaz. Gotcha. Yeah, that I got tricked up by that as well. Oops. Here's the thing. A lot of lists tend to play only 1 Albaz for some reason. I guess part of that is just because in some lines you do branded Fusion, shovel back the Albaz at some point. Okay. That is unfortunate for me. But like, the second you're in a grind game and you make Verte, suddenly, you don't have an Albaz in deck to send off the branded Fusion. Shovel back the Baz from your Jade to redo Bellion, exactly. I feel like they may need to... Hold on. I want to look at what Albaz does. Okay. Engage. The shark structure is really good, honestly. The shark structure is really good. It is really pretty good. Okay, I think it has... I don't think it has the most. Only 500 gems for what is kind of just the most you can possibly get with a... do I just want to go... I feel like Clink Special Maneuver is probably going to be better. I mean, the full full armor set alone is worth that price, yeah. Also, 7th Ascension is really good. Oh, I'm gonna get styled on. If they have double Cartesia in hand, is not great for them. They've got Grand Guignol. Send 1. That's fine. Imagine sending the Albion, sending some from deck to shuffle it into the deck. No, they're sending the Titanic land for sure. Yep, Titanic Lad. Hero. That gets set 2, immediately go for Le Kagari. They get either... They get the really big fusion, don't they? They get Quem. Quem sends an Alabast. Whoa. Ever get short? We do indeed get short sometimes. Sending the Alabast in white. Okay. Cartesia comes back to hand. Ecclesia comes back to hand. Okay. I may end up getting stomped here. Okay. I have enough. No, I don't. Actually, funnily enough, need to let them resolve the Albaz, because I don't have enough Ice Striker Ace spells in grave. That gets Dragon that devours the Dogma. That does not target. Escape. For every 3 cards shuffled. Need to wait for the Lemon's Gate to resolve by some other means. Gets back to Cartesia. Back into the Dogma. Shuffle any 3 back. I imagine they shuffle stuff for my Lemon's Gate targets. I am gonna be in trouble. Yep. Got the engage, shovel the ray. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. You go for 0 in my extra deck. That's fine. Actually go for the Amatsu. Go for an engage. I want to go linkage here. No, I don't. I need to go for a Widow Anchor here. That way I can go Afterburners, force out the Cartesia. Again. Okay, I can go. Okay, I love got a big story update. Pay for that S tier plot. This is out the linkage. If they have flame, they have flame. No flame. Well, okay, they would have used flamed a lot earlier if that was the case. Send the U. Control of it. Okay, I can go jamming waves, so I feel like I need to go. Draw another card. Maxi's great, but it's not anything special. I actually don't want to destroy another card. Field, thank you. I got the Shark Cannon for next turn. Okay. There are not a lot of draws that win them the game here. And my Lemon's Gate does, indeed, give me a chance to do something. Ecclesia's a great draw. Okay, I can go Maxi. I don't think they have anything engraved to deal with it, though. They go for the Albaz in white. They go for the Ash Blossom. Okay. Whatever their next card in hand is. Okay. The only chance left is this Shizuku, to be fair. That leaves me to the next turn. Okay. Is to get the multi-roll. Hold on. East Dragon. No, Garura needs same type as well. Okay, that's fine though. Okay. You. Come on. It is every 3 cards shuffled. So 4 is, like, the way to go here, actually. That gets you. It is unaffected by other card effects. Okay. That's actually going to be a problem. I need to beat over it. I actually do need to beat over it with Agari, but I would need a linkage for this. Artifice, first update, however. Agari to add the Engage. Oh, what am I doing? Do I have 3 spells and graves? I don't. So, technically they're involving this card. Shark Cannon to get rid of Dragon. really just reset the shark cannon. Back Artesia, get back Ecclesia. I'm really just kind of... Yeah, I am just kind of screwed, aren't I? So can't summon the Titanic Lad. The most I can really do is summon the Phimena to evade. I should have. I only have once, two, three spells in grave. Yeah. Synchro. Go for instant download. Kind of just have to hope that that is enough. Okay. Stave off 2,000 damage. Oh, can you not download it? Oh no. They're both spellcasters, hang on. The title wiped my save data. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fallen in the Virtuous. That's fine. Write a face up card on the field. Imagine destroy my 3 seasons out of 8 hours to get through all of it. I might as well go for the Shark Cannon here on that. Doesn't sound like a long time, but it is. God, Super Poly for Super Poly is so unfortunate. And it doesn't even really get me out of this situation. Oh, that does, though. That absolutely does. An Arrow RPG, it is super long and barely past 50% of the planned story. Need to get back the actually, hang on. I'll get back the Engage. Banish the... really anything. I guess just the... Fallen and the Virtuous, just so that they can't get it back. Arura draw. Poke some wall collisions, it seems. Afterburners is nice, but that's only good next turn. I think the legitimate answer here is just to go... another Lemon's Gate. And a Lightning Storm is great for next turn, but it won't do anything. Animation got an update. Super long, gonna be barely past 50% of the planned story. Fix the Forbes SBS. Put on the... I am... I'm just forced to let this slide. Because I get Cartesia, means lower end of things, like my laptop can run a game without a singular frame drop. Okay, yeah, no matter what, I'm just kind of dead here. Because if they fusion... Yeah, if I SP here... I think, legitimately speaking, I guess I could have gone the Lemon's Gate anyway, just to recycle some stuff. Go back to Fallen and the White, Lulu, Gula. Like, I go SP, banish both, and they just have lethal anyway. For all of this. Can they do something with Cartesia? I didn't think they can. Oh, Secretarion, gotcha. It's lower end things like my laptop. Set the Ketsu. ESP fizzles. Malulu. Set Flame. I guess to be fair, I should have banished the Dark Dragon with this SP Little Knight instead of the Fallen and the Virtuous. Now check the event menu from your inventory tab. Don't have to go all the way back home. Okay, you've made your point. I should have used the Lemon's Gate on the Lesia and Cartesia instead of making any points. Now, I'm talking to the opponent. I'm talking to the opponent because they're just continuing to combo. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound annoyed at you, Chroma. Pick me up after you combo. I don't care about watching it, bro. Yeah, they know I realistically just don't have anything, yet they're still continuing. Yeah, GG. I would have been a bit more in that game if I used the Lemons Gate, but there was no guarantee. If anything, they might have been really... It might have gone... Like, realistically, I think the outcome was just kind of set by not getting rid of the Dark Dragon. Okay, from here, I can switch back to Sister. Hangout. Four minutes until the next reset. Steer. Oh, I'm going second. What do you mean I'm going first? $45, 49 card main, 15 card extra. New named character. Okay. They just kind of have to draw two. And I have to hope. They... set a Baddest and Pass. Turning auto win combat on. I need to speed run my way to new content. My Super Poly Foolos will have to hard carry here, unfortunately. Trailer. They go Fenrir, they can't really do anything. Branded Regained. Nothing. There is no battle phase this turn. I need to wait for the Kashtira Fenrir to proc before I caramel. Sure. Draw. There is no battle phase in Bossing Say. Caramel. Plus Varis. Chain block. That is to get Stella plus Ellis. Get anything from my graveyard into my hand. And from here it's off to the races. Kylus, Ellis, or Gabrine. Caspitel. And unactivate graveyard effects. Torrential is crazy. Might as well Michaelis to get rid of the back row. I have I've normal summoned this turn actually. Yeah, that unfortunately kind of outs my board until next turn. I kind of just have to wait and to see what they draw. Lord of Heavenly Prison +1 in hand. If a set spell trap card is activated. Okay, so we're good. Ime. Oregon Ellis. Is this... Set cards on the field cannot be destroyed by card effect. Honestly, just summon the Fuelos. Go. Espetel, attach the Fuelos. Grab a Sophia for next turn. Ahashima opts the Regained. $15. 23. No evenly matched. Wheel. Okay. As long as they don't have another set spell to set, we should be fine. Dang it. Okay, I need to find a way to out that. Cannot be destroyed. Set spell and trap cards cannot be destroyed. Get rid of that face down. That's weirdly funny that they managed to draw the one spell and trap that wouldn't do anything. Exosister, when it gets going, can go kind of crazy. Like, I don't think it regularly beats cards or decks like Branded. Now they're around day 6. It doesn't regularly beat decks like Branded or really anything. But it can definitely, like, surprise people and get the win. Okay. How much more until... Well, first let's do this quick little legacy pack. 16? We need what? 1360? Or 360 more? Not? Not being normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by sending like dragon type monster and like fairy type monster you control to the graveyard. Not be special summoned any other ways. There's 3 card names. Excavate the top 3 cards of your deck. Add any of them that you named to your hand. Also send the remaining cards to the graveyard. This card's attack and events become equal to the number of cards added to your hand by this effect times 1,000. So nothing. Blame Fusion Stop for not being that good. I mean, Fusion Stop can get the job done. Shining Silver Force. Nothing. Yeah, it's 16, so I would need 360 more. I think it's possible. Next level up is 100. I would need 4 wins, but it's a kind of... Maybe she's something a little bit more representative. Not representative fully, but representative of the deck. Xyz focused monster. I guess SP Little Knight will work. Okay, here's the thing. This is where people actually get serious. Like, super serious. And if I don't draw well, I'm probably not going to win. People get serious and flat. Semi-serious, at least. I mean, we've seen people play full power meta decks in silver. People do get serious, even at this point. Resonator. That's... Oh. Same attribute, but different types. That's actually gonna ruin me. Big serious rank was Diamond. Really speaking, yes. It's Soul Resonator, we get Vision Resonator. I guess what else are you gonna do with double... all. Summon any Fiend monster from hand. Add Bone Archfiend. Bone Archfiend, send Crimson. Okay, sure, that's fine. And the Vision. Vision add Ghost Ogre was... The Ghost Ogre is actually really nice. I'll wait until on add of the Crimson Gaia and hit him with a Fuelos here. Do they Ash? They don't Ash. Okay, the second they Crimson Gaia, I'm gonna need to immediately Ghost Ogre. That's the thing. Because consistently getting access to Ghost Ogre will be the end of me. I guess yeah, this is still this is Plat 5, sure. I think the structure deck is an easy right. Oh, absolutely. I have absolutely said this in the past. The Shark structure deck or Sharks in general, is probably one of the better Xyz archetypes for new players. That isn't Ryzeal. Just because it's relatively cheap. The lines are relatively easy to follow. It's just an all-around solid deck for new players. Okay, Scarred. Scarred for Bane. Zodiac combo is pretty new player friendly, sure. That I can understand. Even if I don't necessarily fully agree with it. Ooh, okay. Especially with the rat snap. It's good, it's... Okay, I get Istiel Dispater. Okay. Red Dragon Archfiend. Friendliest... No. Just Strike Run? The thing is, I would have argued for a long time that something like Dogmatica or what else? What is the other one I was talking about? Unbanished. I guess I might as well go for... Let's see. Vendred. That's the other one. Vendred. If needed. Okay. That fades out the first Dispater. I just need to figure out how to fade the other Dispaters. Because obviously they're going to go Soul Resonator in end phase. At Valvasoa, there are so few things you can do. Which, honestly speaking, is kind of the point. I do have the Dispater. They're going for the Dispater. Okay. Finite and Relic are basically useless 8 times out of 10, so it requires such a massive extra deck to even get going. Get the Irene. Yes. You realize there aren't really that many good decks to play in. Put back the Sophia and hope to draw an Ellis. Stella works. A Shinobird. Suppose. Guess what? I guess Herald is easy to understand, kind of unfun to play. Oh wait, hang on. Material is the correct answer here. Herald is just Herald. Go. Alice. Really anything. Discard the Martha. Good thing it does nothing and it hits both players for semi. Because I guess that's the thing. There isn't really a good ritual deck for a new player to play. I guess Voiceless... You know what? I forget about Voices sometimes. Voices is just kind of the answer, isn't it? What do I want to do for this? I feel like I need to go either Gibrine or Caramel. Yes, actually. Shoot, there isn't really a good answer. Get rid of the Druid Worm. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Oh no, that doesn't quite work the way I think it does. But if they go to battle, I lose. Okay, screw it. I'll go Magnifica. Attach the Achilles. Get rid of the Dissipator. Set the Super Poly. Get the Vadus. Thing is, I do have an Irene and I do have a Sophia in deck. Okay, I'm good. I don't have both. Okay. Oh. I chose the wrong effects. I chose the wrong effect. Terraria. Okay, but Sophia, that's Irene. Draw. I just kind of want to draw one. Okay. I win. That would have been terrifying if I lost that. But Fulos Maxi, just multiple ways to break through an opponent's board is nice. And the Maxi didn't get negated. But to be fair, what else were they going to use the Dissipator on my turn? Okay. Need to go Martha. That's Nash. Okay, that's... Shoot. No real extension. Drawing double Martha is never good. Add the man with the mark. Treasures of the Kings. Followed by discard and Pfp monsters. Only game cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. I guess I should have gone for the man then. Come on, hit that negate. Another Ash Blossom, that's fine. Come on. I know you want to. Imperm. Oh, shoot. Okay, Martha locks you for the rest of it. Let's go next. I guess realistically speaking, I should have just gone with the Super Poly set anyway. Let's go immediately Super Poly, get rid of the man and the Apophis. Wait, 14 card extra, 15 card 40 card main. Okay, immediately go Martha. Axe, pay 800. Summon the Stella. Get the caramel. I guess go Sophia, go Martha. Discard the Martha. That way you'd have to get rid of the packs for the... Get an Irene. Normal summon the Sophia. You know what? I'll fade the Vadis. For an extra Sakitama is not bad. Goes to bed early. Oh, good. Get some rest, Chroma. Get a Pax for next turn. Set a Returnia. Go for a Magnifica. Caramel. Set the Vadis. Have a good night. I'll probably be wrapping up here pretty soon as well. Yo, gotta get ready in like 30 minutes to go to work. Stand by, main. Ooh. You know, SFA life points to activate the standby phase effects for Archfiends. Hold up now. Wow. Archfiend strategy. Monsters. The extra monsters on gain 1,000 attack. Archfiend. Battle phase. Into the caramel. Except during the damage step, so I won't do that. I guess just caramel. G? What was that, like an NR Archfiend deck? I know the Archfiends actually got really shafted in terms of, like, URs, which is kind of funny. Because, like, the deck is only just fine now with all the modern support. Okay, no, it's a bot. Never mind then. Yeah, you know what? I might as well try and go for a extra couple of Sky Striker games just to get some extra, like, either Link Summons or Destruction. Okay, I'm going second this time. Ray, Engage, Typhoon, called by. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, it's cool tune. Normal summon the Q. Ua. Ash. Oh. It was a good run. But it's not the end. Depending on what they go into. They get Rico, they go Loudness War, add a cool tune, they get Mix. They go into RS, Rotary to summon the Mix. They still have their normal summon. Q. They get Rotary plus Q into a track maker. They get to look at my hand. What was the other card? Have they added another card to hand? Do I know? No. I think the other one is Q. Yeah, Q from deck to hand. Cool Tune Synchro from deck to hand. Banish the Ray, put the Maxi on the bottom of the deck, because... yeah, that only makes sense. That is the second Cool Tune Synchro. How easy is this to really play around? Like, they got the Rico, they got the RS. Depending on what I draw, I'm not in the worst position. We got single RS, double synchro. Ooh, but they can go revive maybe the Rico or the Q. Synchro with Trackmaker into Zaylin. Zaylin will be a problem, that's for sure. I guess they can't activate any of their effects. At least not now. Set one synchro. It does Cool Tune Synchro. It adds one special summon except tuners. Synchro summon one tuner synchro monster, so Zaylin does work. Oh no, wait. Rico for a synchro material, one tuner in hand can be used. It does not specify Cool Tune, surprisingly. Okay, there's this Zaylin. With the Rhoda. They know I have Engage. They know I have Kagari Array in hand. Get the Rico. Wait, Cool Team Synchro is a twice per turn? Get a Rose. Alright, come on, where's the RS? Give me that RS. Banish the Ash Blossom. That's why. Okay, the Super Poly. They've got to have, like, Garura. Wait a second. Hold on. Did they... You cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except tuner monsters. They made a mistake. They have Ship of Theseus in their extra deck. They wanted to go for something like either or Mudragon. It had to be Mudragon. They wanted to go for Mudragon. They can't because they resolved the Cool Toon Synchro first. And they had to synchro away both of their synchro monsters. No response from game server, that's fine. You know, I wonder how many people would have actually caught that at an actual event. Like, not realizing, oh, wait, hold on, we can't summon the Mudragon here because it's not a tuner monster. Am I the problem? Hold on. One more time. Did my internet go out and I'm the problem, or... Okay. I'm probably gonna be able to go here, right? Surely, right? Okay. That was twice in a row that there was no response from the game server. That is... No extra deck. No extra deck, hang on. No extra deck. Okay, hang on. A bit of a lackluster board, if I'm being honest. I think legitimately the answer is just kind of Shizuku here. Shizuku add an N-Gage for next turn. They had no Ash Blossom in hand, so they might have had an Ash Blossom for draw. Or at least they didn't Ash Blossom. Well, I'm gonna need to get rid of that, that's for sure. It is Ignis, okay. Majesty Maiden. Try a spell trap on the field, destroy it. That's a spell. I'll wait for the Maiden. I'm gonna wait for the Maiden to do that. Engage. And send the Shizuku. The Hayate. True King. Okay, shoot, I kind of have to use this. Here's the music thing. No matter what, they go for a masterpiece. I need to engage. They're going for Draco Knight. Okay, that's fine. Send the Ray. Zero. For Hornet Drone. Okay, that's fine. Not gonna do that, actually. Not gonna multi-roll. Hold on. Same type and attribute. God, I'm running into all the things that basically say none of them are quick effects, I realize. Majesty Maiden gets the Masterpiece. Ooh, okay. Widow Anchor. Draw, that's fine. That is 3 spells engraved, 3 spells engraved. You and the Draco Awakening. So 24,000. So you are shuffle them into the deck. Draw equal. Face a monster on the field, banish it. Set the Widow Anchor. Set the linkage. Don't set anything else. So no, the last card in hand is Dynamite plus the Masterpiece. Got the ace. Need to go. That's the thing. The Masterpiece goes Monster and... or not Monster, Spell. Spell and Frap. It's a once per turn quick effect. Destroy. Target the Zeke, destroy. Target, presumably, my other set, yes. Go for my other back row. Fine. Ray. Get rid of the Dynamite. Add back the Engage. I don't need multi-roll, actually. I'll be fine without the multi-roll. It is unaffected against spells and traps. It only affects cards on the field, right? Special summon changes to defense position. Lose one turn. And unless that last card is called by the grave exactly. I'll say something on the field, negate its effects. Not going to use the multi-roll. Is summon it in defense position, cannot summon back the masterpiece. Masterpiece is back on its feet. Damage step. Still traps on the field. Summon back the masterpiece. Oh, you control this tribute summon monster. Now this is dark. This is definitely a mistake. I need to remember that Amatsu doesn't quite work the way I think it does. Well, that helps. Afterburners in my graveyard? I do. He's set. Yeah, I've lost. It's the thing. Thankfully, it does need to be tribute summoned to use its effect. I mean, I guess I should have expected not to draw double engage return. Oh. This game would have been really, I wouldn't say easier. I think there was definitely a way around this, though. Maybe going for a Lemon's Gate as opposed to a Ray, hoping that would solve it. And I don't want to end on a loss. I gotta get... Yeah, let's go. The Baguska Light definitely just did not help. Linkage, double Lemon's Gate is not great either. But Fire King. It's entirely dependent on what they do, though. Pop the baby. Add Courtier. Runix. Runix gets the pop, proc. Fucking OG Kieran. No. I know where this is going. It's Jurak. Okay. Ulos. End phase. Destroy during the end phase. Send a direct monster from deck or extra deck to the graveyard. That sends the Extero. This sends banish 2 direct monsters from your graveyard, including this card special at direct. Okay. Go for the end gauge. Do you have... No. We'll go for the linkage here as well. Please no Maxi. No, okay. Ooh. Let's get rid of the... Let's force out the Estero. That way they clear the field. Because objectively, they want this to resolve, so they get the Garunix. There's the Meteor. There's just one tuner from your graveyard. They don't have a tuner in the graveyard. Now, as for me, rail monsters you control. Papa the baby. Destroy Kieran. 3 spells in the grave. It's not. Destroy the courtier. Okay, that's no big deal. Ash Blossom. That's fine. That's more than fine, in fact. Ace 0. I think the objective correct choice here pop the Grunix. That gets them to the objectively high Kieran. It's best they go high Kieran. I believe high Kieran is just on special. No, it's just on another monster. So the graveyard. So just on the graveyard, then destroy one card. I don't think I'm winning this. I think I needed to go Ace 0 for Engage, Engage for Widow Anchor, as opposed to trying to get the Widow Anchor straight away. Barking Spell Trap from deck to hand. Instead of just playing Fire King, Fire King Jurak Mrak. Okay, I lose. Get another Garunix. Bravado works. You can't normal summon it. Well, unless you already have the other Garunix in hand. Yeah, I'm dead. I get to return 2 cards to hand, sure. This sent to the graveyard or banished. I survived, but I'm still just dead. Yeah, they get to go Garunix. And no matter what I do, I get to, once per turn, if your opponent special summons a monster, immediately Exceed summon. Oh. Well, I guess it didn't really matter anyway, since they have Monster Reborn. That's, I think, just slightly... Yeah, that is 100 off of lethal. I definitely could have played that better. Unless I have some way of... No, okay. Would you rather have 1 cards or 2 cards? Wow, that is useless. Okay. Okay. If I managed to find some way to turn that around, that would have been really cool. But unfortunately, that just does not seem to be in the cards. Okay. That is all I really have time for, unfortunately. I will leave this off there. Didn't that start? I was playing Warframe. That's just Warframing. Probably drop by later then. But I need to get to work. I need to eat. So I'm going to leave that here. Thank you everyone who decided to stop by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.